So, welcome back to my cooking show. The food that we're gonna make today is one of my favorite foods actually, and it's a Filipino dish. It's called chicken tinola soup. And it's a favorite of my family as well, so it's not like a Filipino super duper taste that only Filipinos like. No, it's amazing and it's for everybody. It's also really healthy and easy to make. So let's start cooking. So, of course, we start with chicken. We have ginger, garlic, and red onion. So these three is like the characteristic taste of the Filipino food. And when it comes to this soup, these three ingredients is the main ingredients. And then, of course, we need some, what is this called in English? Maybe you know what it is? Bouillon, we call it in Swedish. And I think in Philippines they call it knorr, also the brand. Anyway, oil, black pepper and salt. And that's it. That's all the things you need. And then if you feel like it, this one is amazing to put in the end and I will show you. But it's okay if you don't have it, you can still make this soup. And this one is also the luxury item, lemongrass, which probably a lot of people don't have in their home. Totally fine not to put it in the soup, but if you have it, it's nice to put it. So let's start cooking. Also, I might say, even at this stage, to pre-boil water. That's a nice idea. It's gonna speed up the process and make it easier. So start with that, all right? So it's time to start with the chicken. I always use a knife like this. Not sure all Swedish families have this one. This is like the only knife Filipinos have in their kitchen. Actually, before I met Tom, I didn't even know how to cut a chicken. So this is something that I've learned in Philippines. I guess we're used to in Sweden to buy them already cut and everything. But this is a good idea to learn. I mean, I'm still not perfect at it, I gotta say, but I can make it in pieces, so to speak. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's still gonna taste the same. That's what I always think when I'm cooking. Nothing has to be perfect, or it doesn't even have to be in the way it's supposed to be, or the way somebody else do it. Because as long as you have the taste there, it's gonna taste good. And when I cut the chicken, like in this kind of sizes is good. You see my hand, like bigger than a bite size, but not too small. And the chicken I had bought was 1 kilo exactly, and this is about the amount that I have for this amount of soup that we're gonna make. So I changed chopping board, and now it's time to start chopping. So we're gonna start with the main ingredients, the garlic, the ginger, and the red onion. And like I showed you in the last video, Diva, you have to smash the garlic because you just save so much time of your precious life. And for me, I don't have so much patience, so it has to kind of be fast, simple, otherwise I lose my interest. So this is perfect. It does not have to be very small. This one is perfect. And now let's grab the ginger. I noticed that this ginger is not looking amazing, but you know, nothing in life is perfect, so this one will do. So just cut it in slices. And this one, I wouldn't say is really important, but there is a certain style to how the Filipinos do it. And they do it like this. Okay, I did a bit much now perhaps, but let's see. So then they do like this. They cut it in small, long, like noodle-like shapes. So this is quite a lot of ginger, to be fair. Let's see how much we're gonna use. Alright, so now it's time for the onion. I'm just gonna move some of this things here, give me some space. Then you can see about how much garlic and how much ginger I have. Probably not gonna use all of that ginger though. So let's cut the onion. I'd say that in general when Filipinos are cooking, they cut pretty big pieces, and I think it is either because normally they don't have very sharp knives to be cutting super small pieces, or I think it's because things just need to go a bit faster and it doesn't really matter the size of the onion, as long as the onion is there to give it taste, diba? So there you go. That's about the size we need. And one red onion is just about enough. In with the ginger. So the ginger is frying up nicely. And you kind of want it there until it's a little bit golden. Then it's perfect to start putting the garlic in. Make sure you don't have the temperature too high, because you don't want them to go crunchy too fast. You want the oil to get as much taste of it as possible. Now I'd say that it's coming to this kind of golden color, and that means we are ready to put the garlic in there. Alright? Now when the garlic has been in there for just the amount of time to also start getting a little bit golden, we put the onions in. Alright, so it's time to put the chicken. Alright, so it is time to put the water. So for this amount of soup now, I put 1 liter of water. Oh no, sorry. I put 1.7 liters of water. So the good thing is that since I already boiled the water, this process is not gonna take long, but it's actually already started cooking, and like, it's just really good to pre-boil the water first. So now it's time to add the salt, and you can put quite a bit of salt. You're probably also gonna have to salt your own soup afterwards to give it the right amount. Like, it's a lot of salt in this soup, so don't be shy. But also, I guess don't put too much, it's better to put more later on. And we also need pepper. You can put the big round pepper if you want. I prefer to have the small one, because they kind of taste more in my opinion. And they're not annoying to Moana when you eat them. So put a lot of pepper also, and put it quite early in the process so it kind of boils and, you know, gives off a lot of good taste. So it's also time to put this one, the chicken bouillon or Knorr cube. So I usually put 1 for this amount of soup. Just put it in there. It's gonna get even later. Alright. And then for the not last ingredients, but almost last ingredients, is the lemon weed. Is it called lemon weed? I got a brain freeze now. Lemongrass. Lemongrass. Actually, to get the most of the taste, well, this one is frozen to begin with, so I'm not sure how it's gonna be now. It's a bit mushy. But you're supposed to mash this part. Like, it's okay to mash it with the back of a knife, just a little bit, so the taste come out. So it looks like this. Perfect. In with the soup. And now all we gotta do is let this boil for probably about 30 minutes to be sure. And you can leave it on quite a hard boil, that's fine for me. The faster it's done, the better. Alright, so it's time to put the salad, last ingredients. And the salad you put about 4 or 5 minutes before it's time to eat. And I've decided to use this kind of salad, but the best one is pak choy. But it's a bit pricey, and you know, sometimes you just gotta use what you have in the fridge. This one was about to go bad, so I just use it now. And the amount you use is totally up to you. But always put a little bit more than you think, because the salad really does shrink when you put it in. For this amount of soup that I've done today, I put like 3/4 of the full salad head. And I will show you here how it looks like. Look, it looks like it's too much salad, right? But this one is gonna shrink down and it's gonna be perfect later. The salad is the best part of the whole soup.
Jag har ris och sabaw, mamma.
Du har ris och sabaw?
Ja, jag har en stor tallrik.
Du ska få en tallrik, gumman, och du ska få ris och du ska få soppa.
Och jag har en stor tallrik.
Ja, du ska få en stor tallrik, men inte så där stor. Den är inte hela familjen. As you can see, a lot of the water has boiled away and been absorbed by the salad, I guess. This will be yummy. Let's eat. This, guys, is how the soup looks like. But now we put most of the fluid.
Kallt.
Men det är ju en isbit, gumman.
Kallt. Jättekallt.
We put ice in her food to make it cold because otherwise it takes forever before we can eat. But then she eat the ice. Yeah, so this food is best eaten with chili.
Rice, chicken, and then you dip into sauce. Perfect. You're really good in cooking tinola.
Really?
Yeah, next time I want to see you cooking adobo.
Adobo, yeah, that would be nice. But Mona, what do you think? Masarap?
Jättemasarap. Det var kyckling, mamma.
You have chicken there.
Okay.
This is how a bite can look like just a big bite of salad with rice. Guman, do you eat the sabaw like that in kindergarten? Do you do like that with your plate? You do that in kindergarten?
No.
No? Why not?
Because they said no.
They said no in kindergarten? Ah, boo! What kind of parenting is Mama and Papa doing?
They said no.
It's my family.
So when you eat this soup, I think there's some things that you should know. Like, first of all, You need to add some chili when you're gonna eat it to give it that spiciness.
And you can add more pepper on it.
Yeah, pepper.
I want pepper.
You have pepper, babe.
No.
If the soup doesn't taste as good as you thought it would, it means you don't have enough salt, so put more salt. And what more, Mahal? What can we tell them?
Good. Ding, ding, ding.
And I guess also for the Filipino viewers, we should show the Swedish bread, Mahal. Show them the bread.
That's a typical Swedish bread that's always in the table. Whatever or whenever you eat.
We eat it with butter.
Min mamma.
Vill du ha den, gumman? Okej, Moana wants this one.
Men jag
And
ska
then-
ha den. Jag ska äta den sen mamma.
Cheese on it.
Cheese on it.
No,
It's tradition. When you eat soup, you need...
cheese.
You don't want cheese?
No.
Okay. Okay, then the mama's.
She's
You get another
Filipina.
one, babe. Yeah, it's tradition. When you eat soup, you have to have cheese with it, like a sandwich and cheese.
So yummy. Jag vill ha cheese mamma. Nej, jag vill inte
Forever,
ha
man.
cheese.
Varsågod, gumman.
Ja.
So you like Tinola?
No, yeah.
Yeah. Mama is good cooking, right?
Yeah. He's so good.
She's so good.
She's
Keep on eating now. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy and that you will try to make this one because you will not regret it.
I want trouble and I want trouble.
Oh, you're eating mamas now. May chili yan. May chili. Spicy yan. Sarap.